Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, we'll walk you through how to record your screen using OBS Studio step by step. OBS Studio is a free and powerful screen recorder used by streamers, educators, gamers, and professionals for high quality recordings. So whether you're creating tutorials, gameplay videos, or presentation, this setup guide will get you started with confidence. So first things first is to download and install OBS Studio. You could do so by visiting their official website, which is obsproject.com. So you could choose your operating system like Windows, Mac, or Linux, and then download and follow the installation prompts right after. So once you have installed that, just launch OBS Studio, and if prompted, choose Optimize just for recording during Auto Configuration Wizard, especially if you're not planning to do a live stream. So as you can see, I'm currently already onto my OBS Studio since I've installed it beforehand. Now, let's get started with the best settings in here. So let's set up a display capture source. To do so, just head here on the bottom and we have sources. So click onto the add button in here and select display capture. So we can name it screen recording, especially if you're recording screen. So let's try to change that and click on OK. So you could choose a screen that you want to record if you have more than one monitor. So since I'm using two, so the capture method for this one is automatic. Let's choose a display capture in here, which is my primary monitor, and click on OK. So if you've noticed, so it's currently screen recording or capturing the main screen that I have in here. So right after that, it's also important to add the audio source. So OBS already add this by default, but you need to double check this. So you'll just have to go here under settings, here onto the bottom right corner of the screen, and right after here on audio. So you have audio here onto the left side. So make sure that desktop audio for system sounds and your microphone are selected correctly here. As you can see, we have this on default and on default as well. So if you have other connected device, like for example for your mic, you could go ahead and try to choose that here. Like for example this one, and just click on apply to apply the changes. So this will go ahead and select your audio accordingly. Now, another thing that you could do in here is to adjust your layout. So you could use the preview window to resize your reposition sources. So you could just go ahead and simply drag this here to make this smaller, make it bigger, or anything like that, just to adjust this or put this onto the middle like this. So this is the preview screen, or this is how your recording should look like. So there are black spaces here onto the back, but if you want to full size this, you could just simply drag it just like this. Then you could also add your own webcam in here by clicking in here under sources again, this plus icon, and then add video capture device. Then this will allow you to picture-in-picture recording, like screen and then your face. So you're just gonna leave it as it is, click on OK, and then choose your camera here. So we have the device here, so I actually have my camera here. I just have it covered, and just choose your camera and click on OK here. So feel free to resize this as per your liking. Like for example, if you're streaming, you want to just put your face here onto the bottom part, just like this. So it should go ahead and look something like this. Now right after, you could also try to choose your recording settings. So again, here on settings, and then go here on output. So here on output, under recording settings in here, so you could set the recording path or your videos will be saved. Choose a recording format. MP4 is the widely supported. So you have MKV chosen in here, so feel free to use which one you prefer. And for the encoder, over here onto the upper part, you could use hardware if available for better performance. So we have that here. And then right after, for video quality, so the same thing here under settings, just go here on video. And for the base, you could choose the resolution. So feel free to choose your screen resolution for output as well, same as above unless you want smaller videos. And for FPS in here, 30 or 60, so 60 for smoother videos, especially for gameplay. So once everything is already set onto your device, then it's time to go ahead and start recording. So you should be able to see the option in here to start recording. So you could do your task or presentation, and then once you've clicked onto this, onto start recording, then you should be able to see a stop recording, and you could simply click onto that button when you're done. So your video will be saved in the folder you selected earlier. So bonus tips, you could also set up hotkeys for starting and stopping your recordings by going to settings as well here. And here on the left side, we have hotkeys. So you could just go ahead and try to add the shortcut keys you want to use in here. So there are a lot of options available. You could also try to delete that or undo it. So feel free to adjust this as per your liking to tweak this, and makes it easier for you to control OBS without interrupting your screen activity. And that is just basically it. You've now set up your OBS Studio to record your screen like a pro. Whether you're capturing tutorials, streaming, or recording content for YouTube, OBS is a powerful tool that puts full control in your hands. And if you think that this has been helpful, then don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and also check out the links in the description for some helpful bonuses, tools, and extra resources we share with our viewers. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on to our next videos.